read the collect as well. You may be seated. Bow your heads aside. Father, we give thanks for the consecrated honor today. God, we magnify your name. We lift you up, Father. We thank you today. For this is the day that the Lord has made. And we will rejoice and be glad in it. Father, as the oil touch your manservant today, may he become transformed into the image of Christ. May this oil transcending, my God, into another dimension. Glorify yourself in his life, Lord, as your oil be poured out by the chief apostle today. Glorify yourself. We thank you. In Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Amen. Almighty God, unto whom all hearts are hoping, all desires known, and from whom no secrets are hid, cleanse the thoughts of our hearts by the inspiration of thy Holy Spirit, that we may perfectly love thee and worthily magnify thy holy name through Christ our Lord. Amen. Amen. Before we proceed forward, he is already blessed. God has already blessed him. But the Bible do say that we ought to lay stuff at the apostles' feet. We have made the mistake of laying at the bishop's feet, laying at the prophet's feet, laying at the pastor's feet. I have to leave immediately after I get finished consecrating. I want you to do this quickly. Look at somebody and shout, let's be a blessing.
Let's be a blessing.
I want somebody here that can sow in US $200 to stand to your feet. If you're a pastor or leader, you should be willing to do this quickly. Some of you who can sow a seed of $100 to stand to your feet in the US. If you're a pastor, member, or leader, stand quickly. If you have that seed, I want you to, all over this building, we're about to be a blessing. Somebody shout a blessing at this altar. I believe that if you move prophetically under this anointing, that while you're coming with your seed and I'm blessing your hand, that what God is about to do in his life within the next 3 days is going to happen in yours in the next 2. If you are ready to be a blessing and a seed sower, would you just give God a high praise in here? Oh, you can do better than that. I said, would you give God a high praise in here? Would you give God a high praise in here? Make that noise louder. What do you have? I need to get rabbit. Because I don't believe in leaders. I see my brothers coming. I want you to jump to your feet. How much is that? I don't know how much better you make me jump. The Lord bless you. Give me your hand. Father, I declare that what just touched my hand would also bless his hand, home, house, and health. That as he laid it at these apostles' feet, that he shall lack in one nothing in Jesus' name. Shabbat. Who else is coming? Apostle, bless me unto you. I bless your hands. That God, nothing would lack, nothing would come short. I don't know why I'm saying this, but my heart got so knitted, and I feel like I need to cover him. I know this is your day. Give him my information. The next ordination, I'm coming back to make sure we should as blessed as yours. Yes, Shabbat. Because whoever failed and counted him out, we're about to count you. Shabbat. Blessings, come on. The Lord bless vision. The Lord bless. Always keep money. Shabbat. Do it by car. Come on. There's a car machine here.
Hallelujah. Where's my card machine? I will see. Everyone in here, I need you to move quickly. But I want you to come quickly. If you have a seed of $100, a seed of $200, a seed of $70, come quickly. Come quickly. The Lord bless you. Favor be on your hand. Come on. Shamanda, come on. All yes, Shamanda de Kusha. That we came to celebrate His life. We came to be a blessing tonight. I want everyone all over this room. Thank you. Come on. Smile. You got better days ahead. God, we bless you for the favor. In Jesus' name. Amen. Come on. Hallelujah. We'll do it again. I'll make sure He get it. Father, we bless you for favor that's touching her life. In Jesus' name. Come on. I'm looking for 60 more of you to come up here. You leaders that's on the front row, put your arms away. Grab your offering, prophetess. Be off alive. The Lord bless you. Shamandi. In Jesus' name. Quiet, come on. Come on, I'm looking for the leaders of this house. I'm looking for you to come, come on. Moving the chair out the way to the side. Apostles, pastors, leaders, bishops, stretching your hands, standing behind him, blocking him off. Father, as we consecrate this son into the apostleship, as he kneels at my feet, let him kneel in your presence, that he may be prepared to take on all that has been charged to him to do. As you sent me, so I sent him. And I place the oil of gladness over his head. That it will matriculate down from the high priest, for the apostles are the high priests. That it would matriculate down from the high priest, as you said, according to Hebrews chapter 3 and 1, wherefore, brothers, partake of the heavenly calling, let us consider Christ Jesus the high priest of our profession, that this oil would flow from now, this high priest, apostle, elect, as he is being charged today, and that the oil will go down his beard, down to his chest, that it would change his heart, down to his stomach, that it would change his appetite, down to his loins, that he would be girded down into his loins, that like Abraham, Levites would come out of him, priests would come out of him, to his feet, that you would be a lamp now unto his feet and a light unto his path, and that he would be blessed in all things. Amen. As he is standing, I want you to bring the angelic Roche, helping him. Put your hands lifted up. With his hands lifted up, the angelic Roche is a garment that goes over the cassock. The cassock is a 33-button garment that is worn to remind him of the stripes that Jesus had taken for healing. The man's signature is to remind him that his loins must always be girded the angelic cliche is that he would always come in before God holy. The next part is his Shema. The Shema is to make sure he always girded with the prophetic, for this is his pastoral covering. This is lifted up high before we place it. This is the mantle that fell down to Elisha, that he would also embody the fivefold ministry. Not only a pastor, not only to evangelize, not only to be a teacher, but to prophesy and to declare. So that we always in remembrance of his spiritual father's anointing, I leave to him my pictorial cord. That he is cloaked and sealed. The next part is the typic. The typic, the black typic. Which is to witness that he is never standing by himself. He bears the seal of his covering where his apostleship stems from. We lift it and we fashion him. For him to know that he is always garnished, now is the mantle. But we are taking today the typic. The typic is lifted as a remembrance of him being the covering of the church. For first, God has made apostles, secondly, prophets, thirdly, teachers, then workers of miracles. Next, we present unto him his apostolic ring. It is to let him know that he is sealed and that he is married to the gospel. And from this point forward, I seal it with the kiss. That he would be more than a prince in the Lord's church. And that he would be the one that God said, the same way I left it is the same order I shall return to. Blessed is the hand that God said to God, lay your right hand on no man's soul. Guard it, for with it there's authority, through it there's power. And although many would like to be charged, the Bible says, lay your hands on no one's soul. This is your oath. This is your covenant. This is your seal. This is your signet. The closer. Staff. The closer. During times of trouble, God said, lean not to your own understanding. And because this is your staff and signet, this is the only thing you can lean on outside of your spiritual father. I place this into your right hand. Lean on it. During quiet times, lean on it. During heavy times, lean on it. Remember, it is what God placed in your hand. Your ticket is around your neck because it is the yoke that will pull you down. And the more the yoke is upon you, the more he requires of you. Your signet is to be placed over your sheep, over your region, over who you cover. But in times of trouble, remember what God placed in your hand. I serve you. Now you must serve others. Take, eat, for this is his body. And you do show the Lord's death until he come. With the same manner, I give unto you this cup, which represents his blood, the New Testament. As often as you do it in remembrance of him. Drink. Shabbat Kosa. Miss Loretta, I place it upon him so the Lord would know that when you go in, you are forever covered. And I put his coat upon him, lifting it up. Holding one side, holding one side. with the authority of God over my life as an apostle to apostles. God, as you have entrusted me to cover over 70 churches, I thank you for a son. That he would go to the nation beyond this region, and that eyes now would see his apostleship to be sealed and assured. I present now, and I declare now, no more bishop, no more apostle-elect. I present unto you all on this day in divine time, Apostle Carnagie, an apostle of the Lord's church. Would you rejoice? Would you rejoice? In front of him, as he is walking around to come around, would you rejoice in his celebration? Is he is no longer softly, still playing softly. The enthronement is he is now taking his seat no longer as bishop, but as apostle Carnagie. Let's receive him today. He done got him a new chair. He got him a new chair. Come on now, Christ for deliverance. That's how you do it. Look at the seal of his holy ordination, that Roland C. Carnagie, with all rights charges under his chiefly lethal seal, is now officially on this Lord's Day of March 7, 2020, Apostle Roland C. Now listen, I have to go. But in me going, one of your adjutants coming down, one of the adjutants, I am going to bless, stand behind you, just close. I need Overseer Emart Francis, Angela Bennett, Neil, turn around and Neil, Neil, that you got to mess up that white suit, loose this button, loose that one, Neil. Place your hands on them. Through his seal, through my covering, I now ordain in charge Angela Bennett as prophetess Bennett, Emma Francis as overseer Francis. May the blessings of the Lord be upon them in Jesus' name.
Hallelujah. Come on and give Jesus praise. Come on and give Jesus praise. Come on and give Jesus praise. Amen. You have stood by me. You've been a total strength. You're more than a contractor. You're a confidant. You're a true man of God. And I've seen you grow in God. Continue to grow. Today we deem you up as overseer. You want Francis. Amen. Come on, celebrate the man of God. So you're not just my assistant pastor, you are the overseer in the body of Christ for life. Come on, give that praise. Come on, give that praise. Amen. We should be adjusted accordingly. Amen. Prophetess Bennett, you've been with us for 3 years, working in the ministry. And the Lord sent you here at a time when the church was really going through. You know, when I just met her, she's always prim and proper, you know. And some people say it's push. You think that she can't talk. But I saw her somewhere, she was in action. I'm saying, okay. When she got here, many persons would say, watch her. Why is she coming? And one day I asked the Lord, I said, Lord, why is she here? The Lord said, she's here to undergird you. I said, okay, God. I'm like, God, the last time someone said that they were to undergird me, I should take me, they left. The Lord said, no, this one is here to stay. I'm like, but God, she have a church. The Lord said, yes, and you must embrace her. She have a church, but you must continue to cover her and embrace her ministry. And I tell you, she's been with us for 3 years, and over 3 years, and the Prayer Queen family. I've never had a problem with her. Every Saturday they go to church and they worship. And every Sunday, even when she's tired, I say, Prophetess, you got to come. Say, okay, man of God, no problem. And she's here. Her members are here. Today, you know, I told her some years ago, you're a prophetess. And some of the things that she has revealed to me, believe me, I'll be home, Prophetess, seriously, and I'll have a back pain. And she just texted me, man of God, we were just in prayer, and the Lord said, pray for your back. I said, okay, God, all right. My feet hurt. She got, man of God, we just saw your feet. My head hurt. I remember one day I was like bawling, my head was tearing. She called me, man of God, I see with a terrible pain in your head. But we prayed and said on prayer. She's always like on target. And today, I'm not just comfortable with her walking with a title and no credential. Today, and you're not a national, just a local woman, you're a national and an international one. So today we deemed you prophetess in the great daughter, international. And can I tell you this? They both are as surprised as you are. She never knew I was going to make her a prophetess. He never knew he was going to be the overseer. And I said, I prayed about it. There were several other persons I was going to elevate because I'm like, Lord, I can't be apostle, bishop, everything in one. The Lord said, you go higher and take people up. And I called apostles, here's a list. I still went back and I come because the more I prayed, the Lord said, not yet, not yet. When I prayed about him, I prayed and something happened recently. I said, God, if you're not saying this, then that's going to happen. But if this is what you're saying, then that cannot happen. And that did not happen. So I know that God confirmed the word. And I made sure I told Apostle Dr. Harris, don't say no, we just go ordain them on this day. I'm sharing my day with the both of you. You're charged to go forth and continue to do the wonderful work that you're doing. God bless you. Come here and welcome them. Overseer Francis, Amen. I want to publicly say, I got this story so many times along the way, Apostle Wilson. I went as far as saying, I'm not doing this. I'm not taking this bishop means I'm not taking this office. I cried so hard last week in Minister Porter's ears. I don't know if our heart don't quake. Ask her, I bawled for hours. I just talk and talk. And I'm on the phone just bawling. Never Porter somebody, but I'm talking to her and I just get so broken. I lock myself up in the car. I mean like 12 o'clock in the night, just reach home, just finished preaching. The attacks were so real. I'm like, when I became a pastor, my world fell apart. When I became a bishop, my world fell apart. I'm like, God, I'm not going to this apostle thing because my world will crumble worse. And I called her, she's like, man of God, you have to, you're covered. And I said, no, Minister Port, and I bawled. I went inside the house, my eyes were swollen. The next morning, for the whole night I never slept. I went to lay down like after 6, and by after 7 I was up and I came and I stood here in the church and looking like, this thing needs to be put off. I need to not do this. And I don't want this apostleship. And I was against it. And I remember a word Apostle Dr. Harrison said to me some years ago. He said, you cannot reap from an anointing that you don't respect. So if you're going to become an apostle, you've got to respect it. And if you respect it, then you're going to reap the blessings of the apostle. Can I tell you? I've had one conversation with the apostle just about the ordination. He's always saying, someone, are you ready? I'm ready to come. I'm like, no, Dad. But the word he spoke today, I got so broken because every word was true. Some person came me here today, I'm looking at them, they just get up. All of a sudden, last 3 weeks has been the worst time of my life. Preachers just turned against me. People who I have in high regards, I walk, just turn against me just like that. Nobody came to me and said, you offended me, you're not just turn. And there are prophetess and apostles, they're polluting other pastors not to fellowship with me, just turning and turning. But today, this word was of nowhere. You don't understand how intense it is. It's so intense that I post this on Facebook. When I look on Facebook and I see some persons posting prophetess and apostles and some derogative stuff, judgment against me. And I did them no wrong. Only because somebody will say to you, man of God, the Lord said this is black. And I say, the Lord never told me, so I'm standing still. And that brings a war. Because people want to force things down your throat. I And I tell persons this, and some of you might not know. I've married before and it failed. And nobody is going to force marriage down my throat. I'm going to wait on God. I'm going to wait on God. When the right one comes, I will know. Nobody going to force it down my throat. Because I'm not going to make that mistake. The next time I will be happy forever.